What's going on, guys? It's your boy CBS back with another Destiny video, and today's video is the Bungie weekly update video. I'm just going to recap and review everything they put out. Now, this update is coming out fresh off the heels of the Reef reveal. If you haven't seen that, I did a full recap video of the Reef reveal. I will leave that in the link description below. But they put out so much information. It was so hard. It was almost overwhelming at times trying to comprehend all of the things that they put out. And in this update, they also went on to list some things that they forgot to mention. So to start off, they reviewed all the stuff they did in the Reef, and I'll give you quick highlights. They showed off Petra Venj. They showed off Variks the Loyal. He's the Warden of the Prison of Elders. They showed off Brother Vance. He's going to be your Trials of Osiris guru. They talked about some of the things you're going to have in the Reef, like a new Cryptarch, a new Postmaster, a new another bounty tracker, and then also another place to access your vault. And they also said Zero will be available there as well. And they also talked about some new exchange things in the tower forwarded through the speaker. So that's actually something I'm really excited about, because if you've been playing Destiny as long as I have, I'm sure you have plenty of materials you can get rid of. And then they went on to talk about how factions are going to have new weapons. They're going to have new factions and things like that, like the House of Judgment faction, and new Crucible and Vanguard gear that you can be reforged, which is something the community has been crying for, the ability to reforge weapons to get the perk rolls that fit their playstyle. So that's exciting. Next week they're going to be revealing all the Trials of Osiris ins and outs, and Triple Rec will be doing that, so lucky them. And then they also went on to list a whole bunch of stuff. And then something that they forgot to mention in the Reef reveal was about the commendations. Now, you're not going to need Vanguard or Crucible commendations anymore to buy and acquire gear. So what you're going to be able to do, if like me, I have over 30 Vanguard commendations, and I have, I think, excess of 30, maybe less than 30 Crucible commendations as well. So what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to turn those in and get Crucible or Vanguard reputation, which is going to help you level up fast when we start the House of Wolves DLC. So that's super exciting. I think when you dismantle the commendations, you get 250 reputation towards either the Vanguard or the Crucible. So essentially it's like dismantling a legendary Ingram. So that's pretty cool. Actually, no, you get 175 for a legendary Ingram. So I guess it would be like decrypting an exotic Ingram. So that's exciting. People like me that didn't really buy a lot of Crucible weapons, I pretty much just play with what I got from drops and rolls from Nightfalls and things like that. So exciting. They also talked about the Winter's Run, how it actually got harder. It was unintentional. They just added some new intricacies to the strike, and by doing so, it made the strike pretty hard. If you're like me and Matty B and Ace Dub, we actually had some difficulties with it this week for some odd reason. I don't know what it was. We ended up beating it pretty easy. I didn't do my Nightfall drop video because I didn't really have time with the Reef reveal and things like that, but it wasn't that hard. But there was some things changed that made it a little bit difficult. So the full patch notes will be right below that like button and subscribe button, so if you want to read it yourself, you can. And then they also talked about Iron Banner. They said the Iron Banner was going to be this week, but it's actually going to be next week, starting next Tuesday. And this is the first week that they're going to be featuring Iron Banner helmets. Now, most people have been crying for that for a while, because, I personally think if you're going to wear full Iron Banner gear, it tops it off with a nice exotic helmet, especially with that Warlock Ram helmet coming out. Oh man, you wear Iron Banner Warlock gear with the Ram helmet, that'd be sick. But they're going to be having Iron Banner helmets finally, so that's really cool. It's the first time they featured it, so hopefully it'll have some cool perk rolls to it. I mean, they can't make it overpowered, because they saw the backlash that came with the Fellwinter's Lie. They even mentioned in the patch notes, they said, so when you go into the Iron Banner this upcoming week, so Fellwinter will lie just a little less, or a little less often. So that's exciting. So they noticed that the Fellwinter Lie was overpowered, and I guess they unintentionally fixed it by reducing the special ammo they could pick up. So that's exciting that they fixed it without trying to fix it. So that's good. And they also want to, of course, they list all these bug issues that you can do and things like that. That's just the normal update stuff. So with that being said, my name is CBS. I hope you guys subscribed already. If you haven't, please do so now. I'm putting out content every day. I do clip of the day Monday through Friday. If you haven't submitted your clip, go ahead and do that too. And as always, be safe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.